It took me 25 years to realize that everything is a lie. I have a degree in biology. I served in the Marine Corps as an officer. I was a programmer. I did everything society wanted me to do. Then I realized one thing. I had completely lost myself. I wasted my entire life. My 7-year-old self didn't want this. I was born wild and then became livestock. Religion is a lie, science is a lie, government is a lie, the banking system is a lie, the education system is a lie, everything is a lie. It took me too long to realize that everything was designed to deceive people, to control people, to manipulate people. But I still see people just obeying without any question. They just follow all these bullshit authorities like slaves. My name is Uri from South Korea, 26 years old. I'm here to fight.
And this is
anyways. I think this is my opinion on all this kind of anti-system videos that this guy was saying. It's like, the point is, okay, so you're saying everything is a lie. The problem is, this guy we all grew up in a system where everything we do, there's an outcome to what we want. So we go to school to get the job so that we can make money. We read books because we want to learn a skill so that we can do something with it. Okay. So when you're in that kind of like system, when you grow up in that kind of everything must have an outcome, you now start getting to a point where you do everything that they've told you to do. You start feeling disappointed and black-pilled that, oh, everything's a lie, when you don't particularly get the outcome that you want. But I don't necessarily think that like society, like everything is that bad. Because okay, so what are you going to do now? Now that you found out, now that you're black-pilled, what are you exactly going to do about it? Because you're on the internet saying banking system is a lie. And then the internet you're using too is like, where do you think that comes from? Like, if you
That's why he's saying he wants to be in the wild. He's saying that we are meant to be in the wild. What he's saying, I was supposed to live in the jungle, like those people in Amazon, right? That's what he wants, right? Because he's saying if he's saying everything is a lie, which means everything, like no bank, no school. So you're talking of someone that lives in the jungle now, climbing trees, eating whatever he catch, like a lion, like an animal. You're supposed to be like. He's saying that he took him 7 years to realize that he's just an animal. So why are you making us do all this? I'm not supporting him, but I'm trying to think in his perspective.
So what Jubala, you said you made mention of black pill.
Yeah, the guy is black pill completely.
So can you explain for the audience what
okay, so black pill is like an internet slogan of like when someone has just completely like giving up on life. It's like he has seen that is seen that life is kind of absurd, right? That okay, basically everything is meaningless, and we're just all going to die. That's black pill. When you get into that black pill frame, you're just like, what's the point of this? What's the point of that? My point is that I love absurdist.
What happened with like that guy? Let's ask ourselves, because what really happened to this guy? We will make him reason this thing. Never think that thing. Something must have happened to him. Maybe girl breaking heart. Or maybe he's aiming to be a millionaire now. He's so broke.
How old is he? How old is he?
26 years.
So that's the problem with this.
Something happened to the guy. We make her say, you know what? I want just stay in the wild. And just catch any girl I see. Rape any girl I see. Because that's all wildlife.
Because you know, saying it was me that shared that video, right?
Yeah.
So I checked the comment section.
Okay.
And so there's some things that people were saying, they were actually agreeing with him. Okay. That thing had like 230,000 likes, and the comment section, people were actually agreeing with him. And I would know, if you look at the demography of TikTok, it would be those Gen Z people.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, it could come from he's going through a phase, maybe heartbreak or just depressed.
Yeah, depression.
Whatever is depressing him. But the thing is that when people comes out to start saying these kind of things, like everything is a lie, at the end, if you look at it, everything is
last
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
because at the end we'll just die.
Yes,
it really makes sense. But don't come to a platform that was made by the very it doesn't make sense thing to broadcast this nonsense.
No, those people that were
ironic.
liking it, what were their comments? What were they pointing out?
It is the same bandwagon of yes, I've been thinking about this. Like sometimes, you know, when I want to sleep at night, I usually think about this stuff, right? Like
Weird
okay, you
things.
have kids, so what? There's an advice I want to give people, especially Gen Z people, or any millennial, anybody that has that is like big above 30, and you are feeling like this. You have to understand something, that purpose is not there. You have to create it yourself.
Existentialist.
Yeah.
Facts.
And there is, if to help you, if you want a way to help you create that delusion that, you know, everything makes sense, which is the best thing to do for yourself, right? Is to either follow a certain kind of religion. I don't advise you to do that, but you can do that, because when you go to church, you pray to God with your congregation, it gives you this sense of
Belonging.
of existence,
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
Purpose. Yeah.
Purpose is the right word.
Or if you are single, you get married and have kids. It also gives you purpose. Just looking at the extension, there's something they say about our kids, that the kids gives you proof of immortality. So you know how many generations that are living in me through their DNA.
Exactly.
So it literally gives you immortality. But I don't want to sound like those people that cannot have children. I don't want to exempt them, guys. But what I'm saying is that
Look for a purpose.
yeah. And for me, what I found is when I was going through that phase of, you know, everything.
What was my purpose?
It's now my two boys that gives me that sense of purpose. And seeing my aged father going and how he's now connecting back. So I'm now seeing the connection from
The tree.
me and my father. And now you're realizing that, oh, this man was also my age, small, had his own father that I was looking up to. That one also was small one time.
Yeah.
So we live through each other.
Yeah.
He lives in
Exactly.
me. I live in him.
Mm-hmm. And you pass that to your kids too.
And that's it.
That's why
That's my own purpose.
That's why we need to be asking, why would the guy make this kind of comment?
The problem is 26, right? He grew up in a culture where there's so like they've given us this illusion of freedom.
Yeah.
That like you can be anything you want. You can, you know, a law of attraction or whatever. Like, oh, just if you can dream it, you can get it.
Yeah.
So people, this generation, they grew up in that philosophy of like self-help, like popular self-help rhetoric, right? True. So when you live in that culture, like it's hard for you to, like when you start saying that, oh, it's all a lie. Sometimes when you look at it, it's all a lie. Someone is trying to proudly sell you a book or sell you a course. You now start realizing it. You now get to a point where you think, I am red pilled. I've gone on the other side and I'm way more intelligent than everybody else. But you don't realize that even what you are saying, that everything is a lie, is like a lot of people have thought about the same thing. You're not really saying anything that unique.
True. Yeah.
But in your mind, you think, oh, I just
discovered
that banking is
just
fake.
discover electricity.
Yeah.
Just discover something new. Because I'm also thinking he must have fans, right? He would have his followers. The way you said, a lot of people were commenting. So now that he's saying that everything is a fake, everything is a lie. Okay, what is the
solution?
What's the truth?
What's the point?
Yeah. Yeah, now
Anyways, guys, welcome to another episode. I'm sorry we did not introduce ourselves, but this was very, very interesting that we had to just bring it to you guys' face to understand. But while we're introducing ourselves, I need you to think about this video that we just watched and like what Charles have said, like exactly what do you think is going on in the guy's mind? Please comment, like, share. I'm here with the usual suspect,
Jibs,
Charles,
and Mubarak is not here. Sorry, he had a lot of things to catch up with. But I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm CJ. Let's continue.
Yeah. So if we're gonna break it down, like what's the point? Is again, like I said, it's just
like what's the solution? You are saying all this is fake. Now that you realized, what would you have wished you were?
So that was why he said like he would have that we are wild.
Yeah, but he didn't expatiate
but-
well. Let him say the why. Let's say he wants to go and be living in the trees.
But the thing is, that is over. That thing of like man will go back to nature and then you live in the Amazon. It's like it's over. There's no Amazon tree anymore. Everybody has cut it to put Amazon, the Amazon company that is a tree, Jeff Bezos' company, has probably built a power plant in the Amazon. To produce whatever, because you use delivery, you like to order on Amazon, right? So like it's over, like
stop
that
hurting
nature.
yourself.
So yeah,
Stop hurting yourself.
He now said he's here to fight. Fight who? That's why at the end of the video, I'm still he said, my name is this from Korea, I'm 26 years, and I'm here to fight. And I was waiting. What do you mean by fight? Like, who are you going to fight? You are basically fighting yourself. You're giving yourself unnecessary pressure. I feel maybe someone broke his heart.
no, I feel sorry to cut you. I feel like it looks. I don't know if it's Korean or Chinese.
It's Korean.
Korean. If you look at South Korean like culture, they have a very like regimented. Like there's this thing in China where the work culture is crazy. Like there are a lot of young people that work all the time. When you work all the time, you get to that mindset of like, what is the point? When you are doing repetitive tasks every day, you get into this mindset. Like people that are working like
Stress.
factories, I used to always like look at it and say, like if all these people that work in all these Amazon factories where they pack your orders and stuff, that job is so repetitive that when you do it so much, as you're doing it, you're thinking of other things. You're not there. You're trying to escape the task.
But you cannot.
You cannot just, but you're doing it and you're thinking this job I'm doing is actually meaningless. Then that thing now spreads into other parts of your brain of like, oh, okay, since what I'm doing is meaninless, then, maybe life is meaningless.
Maybe that is the point he is trying to make, because based on what Jibola is saying now, and the wild statement he kept on saying, and when you think of wild is chaotic. And that's what keeps you going.
No rules.
When something is monotonous, it fucks with your head. Then you're like, what's the point? But when everyone is allowed to do everything but still survive.
Yeah, but he said it too. That's true. He said it.
I think that's the point of
He said he has been doing everything they say he should do. I was thinking he's 26. He said he has gone to the army. He's a programmer. So maybe that's where the frustration. He needs a break.
But still be able to earn.
Yeah.
I think that's what many of this black pill society is. Maybe before you get to that black pill level, maybe they are thinking of, I go to work.
You must have been stressed.
That's why you see many fathers that commit suicide. You be like, they are laughing, they're happy, they are doing the right things, but they just commit suicide.
You are stressed.
Repetitive. They want something different. And all human beings are like that. We want something different.
Yeah.
John Peterson used to say this thing of like, there's this, I don't know if you know, I've forgotten the symbol, like black, and then there's a white thing, and then in between is chaos. John Peterson used to talk about chaos.
That's
theory, like
that's in that Chinese sign.
Yeah, that Chinese sign of like
it's like yin yang.
Yin yang. Yeah, you need a little
word.
bit of like, this guy now
Good
is
and
probably in a Korean society. There's order and there's chaos, right? This guy is living in a society that is extremely regimented, ordered, everything. Follow the rules. This is the path laid out for you. He needs a little bit of the black side, which is like the chaos.
The African side.
Which is
always chaotic.
And that, like, then there's a sweet spot in the middle where both things meet. That's why some people say that the reason why modern life is the way it is, where we go to the gym every day, is because we are so blessed. We have so much abundance. We can order stuff and we get it in 2 minutes, that we need like a bit of like struggle. So people get their struggle every day through going to the gym and pushing weights. We need that like chaos. What he says, animalistic tendency. Like
that's what he's dreaming. Let him fight. I think he'll win the battle.
But the problem is that once you start doing that animalistic, like you said, it has to be balanced, right? But someone that is so has drowned in that 9 to 5 and corporate and regiment style, once he tastes chaos, it's as if he has seen new sugar. So sometimes he might drown to the other side
and be addicted.
I think it gets down to even personality.
You have to be able to know how to balance.
Because I wanted to say something. One of the leading causes of death amongst old people, besides falling and chronic illness, is depression, geriatric depression. And it comes from the sudden realization of everything you've done up to that moment. It's nothing. Like you will realize it in real time. At least this one, he's just fantasizing about
That
it.
sucks, man.
But old age, bro, when you get to 60, 65, you realize that you are not even important to anyone.
Yeah. See how society treats old people.
You understand? Like right now, we're in our mid-age, we're in the best age of our life. These ones, they're just starting. So we are just visioning it. Oh, so what's the meaning of all this? It's different from when you are seeing it in reality.
When it's happening to you.
Yeah.
That's why many old people, either they become bad because they want to be relevant. Start doing bad stuff.
They do bad people.
Yeah, or
Some of them can just be too nice.
too nice. Just be looking for something else. And
Yeah.
it's worse for those that have lost their spouse. I was also with my dad now. My dad, throughout my life growing up, this has been the most busy
He has been.
he has been. So he's now coming to that realization,
Yeah.
but he doesn't even know how to snap out of that routine.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's going to mess his head up.
Yeah. Because
Because then
he
we'll
has
not
been
come
it
back
for
to
how
reality
many
that-
years?
He will now come to reality that all these things no work. You know how you know mean.
But I don't think this thing can affect a Nigerian man. He go still no say
No,
me
but- They
will
because
not
the
say it.
money,
They will not say it
the
out.
comfort,
Do you know what
But
it means to
you-
be old?
and
You
still
have the money.
and still
You save the
busy.
money. You have the time. But for some reason, you are still depressed.
It's because he needs, that's what you're saying. But Nigerian people don't really even talk about
They will not talk about it.
The problem-
I think if you don't talk about it, it's not a problem. I think so.
There was this study they did. Like,
That's why we are better off. We are not talking about it. Who is still going to Nigeria and say I'm depressed?
I mean, when you now have money again, don't
Eh.
have what's there to be depressed about.
Go and drink.
There was this study of like I think I read some like a while ago where there was this aged care home where old people go to, and then the difference between the old people that lived longer and the ones that kind of like at the end of the day they kind of like were losing their memory and died off was there was a group of people, old people that were doing knitting. That knitting act of just waking up and doing their knitting stuff, that activity, that like maybe they do a little bit of workout, they talk to people, that stuff really added like 5, 6, 7 years to their life. As against the people that are just sitting down, they bring them the food, they don't interact, they just die off. There's this thing that we need meaning, no matter how old we get, no matter how much money we
But that
get.
guy is too young to be having this type of issue.
And that's
It's
just those
26
kind
years.
of like
Maybe the guy calm down.
those kind of philosophies. That's why you have people that go and
If you thought this one for Nigeria, they'll say that laziness they do am. Oh, no life for ourselves. Thought this for Nigeria. So
But
if
do you
he-
think Nigerians are still like that though? I feel like the current generation now are changing. No?
that's the
way they
truth.
think.
But no,
Yeah,
but
if-
that's why they will like what he's saying.
No, if Gen Z person hear this thing, that
They go
we
attack
said
me.
about the don't talk about it. After all, you get money.
Yeah.
They will be like, no,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. Of course, I know. I'm even ready to argue it. It concern me.
For real though. But one thing which Charles they talk will make sense now. Say, if you are depressed or feeling depressed, know that first of all, you're not the only one going through that.
Yeah, you're
And
not.
Secondly, just keep moving, keep doing something, just keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't stop. I know it's hard. I know it's easier said than
because
done. I'm not
like
gonna lie.
because like a depressed person might be listening to you saying keep going. And it's like that is exactly what I don't want to
I
do.
don't
No, see, let me tell you. If
It's
you are-
hard, man. Do
should I-
whatever you want.
if you are depressed, just buy ticket. Go travel to somewhere else.
They don't want-
Okay. You know what, guys?
Change scenario.
Drop account number now. Hey, give them money.
No time. Make we blow first. We're gonna tune that, not anybody.
Wait, made it wait for you when you blow. Before they send them money for ticket.
No, be just now. I start to dey do depression work.
Baba, deep money is like deep
No,
money.
no. Just now I be therapist. I want to dash. No, cool down. Make my business move first.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Oh,
But
man.
people are going through a lot in this
I-
world.
they
Because
are.
if they reason something, we be say, if you are thinking of something now that when you have money, your depression will go. But then you look at something, you now start chasing that. I want to get money for that depression to go. But in that journey of chasing that, you now meet someone like me who will now sit you down and tell you that you don't know this sheikh picking, all these rich people picking. They're depressed. why do you think when all this their money that they're depressed? It will not make you go back now. This is where genetics come in. If you are predisposed to depression, that statement alone will kick you off and you'll become depressed. Because you'll be like, not true. What if I now get there? You come like 2 years later and say, nothing there.
I know can still be happy.
But it is better to have that delusion of make I see the hustle get that place
than make you can't say you can't say you don't want get money because you don't want to get depressed.
Yeah. But I don't want to get there.
Make I first get the money, make we see as you go cure the depression.
You know
Just like
what's your deepest fear? Do you know what our deepest fear is? Our deepest fear is not that we are incapable. Our deepest fear is that we are capable beyond our imagination. The fear of getting to the top is what keeps us, not the fear of failing.
The fear of getting to the top.
The fear of achieving your dreams that you are fantasizing about is what is keeping us from actually getting there. That is why when you have a goal and a dream and you talk about it and people tell you, oh, that's good, you stop. Because that is actually where you want to stop.
Yeah, I now understand. Because you are scared of what if.
And even the journey,
to
the top is what keeps you alive.
Yeah.
But you know that what if I now actually get to the top?
Then what else?
You're done.
You're done.
Then what else?
You're saying the work is done. Like, what can I do myself now? That's like...
it happened to Solomon now. Solomon.
Reach that age, I beg. If you get depressed, go to the gym.
See,
that's a good thing, but like...
Just go and run.
Look, you know my papa now.
No, ma.
Would you say that he has reached, like, he achieved what a man is supposed to achieve?
Why?
In terms of wealth?
Of course, now.
Yeah.
Based on the metrics of, he had 6 kids. One of them studied in one of the most expensive universities. I know that throughout my life, I never suffered that much. The man was there and he did well for himself. But the thing that even up to now when I'm discussing with my father, he's chasing something.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to accept that he has reached to that point. He doesn't. He's still chasing.
Now it's all about now it's all about ego. Because it's not because of his chasing. I think he's chasing because of maybe his peers.
But Charles,
it is a peer pressure that happen for old age.
At that age,
bro, you go there and they go tell you, say, my friend, where for the meeting, go buy one property. The thing goes, what they do? Igbo man mentality is strong, go.
But when will you?
African mentality, Nigerian mentality.
But when will you land?
And when there's no land until you land in the grave. But lie, no time.
When you actually die.
Now it's true, because if you think about it, they talk what of I don't want to call his name. That's my chairman now.
Yeah, not true.
As he don't day okay, still the GK every day. They call me. What's
do you think he's at the top of the ladder now? He's now maintaining the ladder. Would you call it maintenance?
No. Every stage a man gets to, there's another stage where they up when the eye.
More money, more problem.
You know they see him because you never reach his stage. Your father stay. Where in day, you get one tag when you say, if not be this thing, why I do mistake, why I do, I go down there, and they come.
But the point of getting to that place is for you to be able to afford things, right?
Yeah.
If you get to a point whereby you can afford everything.
No, but maybe you don't know. Maybe in his mind there are things he cannot afford now, but you don't know. You understand my point now?
I refuse to agree with. I know what you're saying, but I refuse to agree.
Because I will not lie to you. If God bless me and that, I get that same mentality. What beer that?
That's the thing. That's why we need to break that pattern. I think that.
So you are supporting this man now from Korea.
But if you
because we should not forget.
Now we are moving from the everything is for nothing to the when will it be? When will I be content? Like when it becomes enough, resources will not be scarce.
Yeah.
The reason why people hoard things and want to get to the top, to the biggest, is like, bro, someone who made, I think it's Jordan Peterson that says that the moment you start earning a certain salary, the differences in your satisfaction does not, like, if I'm earning $10 million a year, someone who is earning 2 billion, me and him will be
enjoying the same lifestyle.
Classic psychological stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
They measured it like.
Anyways, I wanted to say something.
What was I even going to say? I wanted to piggyback on what this guy was saying about but it's just okay. Someone like Jeff Bezos now. This guy is on okay. I think the richest guy in the world now is Elon Musk. Right?
You're even going to talk about Dangote.
He's on the way to be the first trillionaire.
Yeah.
Now you look at that, it's like that money, I can't even like conceive it. Like it's just the number is like ones and zeros. I can't even.
You can't even count the number.
Yeah.
Zero. But imagine himself. I'm not sure him can even conceive that money.
And he doesn't sleep. He's still like he's like managing Twitter, managing X, managing.
He's online every day on X. So
Yeah.
let me give
what's his deal?
you a concept of trillion. What trillion the number is. And guys, I can be wrong in this thing, but you guys can comment and quote me if I'm right or wrong. If you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every second of your life, it will take you, I think, I can't pinpoint, either it's 10,000 years
to catch to trillion.
Yeah, or 35 years, one of those two things. It will take you 35 years or 10,000 years to finish counting trillion. And you didn't sleep, you keep counting 1, 2, 3. It will take you like 10,000 years. That means from the time where human beings start to record their history till now, you will still be counting, your money not go finish. And this someone is having that money.
Just keep
he's on track to do like
just like even Dangote. You know, Dangote just buy a refinery, right? Now I'm hearing he wants to buy the power in Nigeria. People are celebrating because once he buys it, he will treat it the way he's treating refinery now in Nigeria. Because of Dangote now, refinery price on the daily as he's working, he's refining in Nigeria. Now he wants to enter power. As in, bro.
So why do you think it's still moving? Do you think it's maintaining something, or is
that's
is
my? I think is the pepper because right now I'm probably is looking at Elon Musk and say if Elon Musk feed the trillion, why no feed? Or maybe the next person above him.
No, I don't know.
But
I think he's maintaining. I'm more on like,
or legacy.
More money, more problems. Like the more like if you start earning 100,000 dirhams today, Charles, or something, right? 100,000 dirhams. Your problems will elevate to 100,000 dirhams. You might say,
is that like, not why life is good?
No, but
it's not a problem. It's like responsibility. If you're making and you're not spending it or something, what's the point?
But that's
the fun.
No, but Charles, but that's the thing that will keep you on that cycle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
That's why I said I agree with what you're saying. No, that constant wanting more.
Yeah,
and then it boils down to the type of creating problems for yourself. Most of those, I'm earning 100 now, I'm getting 100,000 per. You create it yourself.
Yeah.
By maybe you are living in a house where you're paying 4,000. When you're earning that money,
you upgrade.
You upgrade.
Yeah,
10,000. Now, how do we stop this? It now goes back to that question: when is it enough? When should I say, okay?
Okay, should I say my own opinion when is enough? I think everybody has their own point in their own mind when they think is enough. But it's fluid, meaning I can change my mind tomorrow. Yeah. So as I'm sitting like this, I would say it's enough when I can have houses in like 3 or 4 locations. Okay. All my kids are well educated and doing well, and I can go to boat cruise tomorrow. I don't want to catch antivirus, so or I don't need to own a private jet, but at least I can pay for it to go to where I want to go. And anytime I'm traveling, I'll go by private jet. It might not necessarily be my own. At this point I'm sitting now, that one is okay. But maybe after next 5 years, my okay will change. And I think that's what Alhaji Dangote is saying every day. Okay, it's guys, okay to change every day.
Discussion, and please comment on what you think is an okay for you. We would like to know. Charles has mentioned his own.
Not yet.
Please try to tell us exactly what you think. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll be back. Anyways, waiting I understand from you, Nasir, to summarize this thing.
Yeah.
Is that for me, from my side, is that depression is it stems from greed. Because for me, I believe that most of the things that we are depressed about is because we want more than what we have. So one of the things of the way to battle sometimes is being grateful. And the very ideology of being grateful is being contented with what you have.
Yeah.
Even if you cannot you are living in all these where rats day, you'll be contented. Like the barest minimum contention is that you are alive.
Yeah.
That is the barest
But
minimum.
you know it's not easy now.
I know that's why they encourage gratefulness, and that's why I'm saying like many of this thing comes from being grateful. So anytime you are going through depression, which you must go through as a human being,
Normally.
two things I've seen that worked for myself definitely is to create a delusional purpose for yourself. For me, I chose my kids, and the second one is to be grateful
For what you've got.
Yeah. For me, it's like when we are chasing stuff, whatever, you should always put at the back of your mind that you shouldn't be a prisoner to the things that you have. Don't be a prisoner to the money that you're earning, because some guys, all these guys that are trying to be first trillionaires, like in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you are chasing this stuff, but then you do, even though you're flexing, you can go on vacation at a drop of a second and say, this, I'm too stressed, I'm going on vacation. But you're still in your mind thinking about, oh, I need to do this email, I need to answer. You're becoming a cage to the things you have. It's the 100,000 dirham problems. When you start earning, you start being caged. You move into the nicer neighborhood, and then you start looking like, everybody here has a Ferrari, but I'm still driving like my stuff. Okay, maybe I should try and get a Ferrari. Now the more money is like caging you, because now you're just comparing yourself. So please don't always allow things.
The prisoner of success.
Yeah, don't be a prisoner to your success. Don't be a prisoner to things that you own. Just like what my friend said, it's like, be grateful, be content, and know that, listen, I'm in the top 1% if I'm even earning this amount and all of that stuff. So that's it.
So as for me, I just like that part of grateful. That one is the best part. Then, in a more realistic setting, everyday setting, just learn how to sublet. Don't carry every load yourself. Just learn how to let people do things for you. That would also help you to relieve a lot of stress. Nothing much. Grateful is still the best anyway.
Grateful is still the
last.
Where depression is coming from. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of the episode today. I hope you guys, I know it's kind of a depressing topic, if you get what I mean.
It's
jokes
deep.
intended. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and we will see you guys next week. My name is CJ, and I'm here. I'm also and always be here with the usual suspect, Charles and Jibola. I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment. MOV.
Peace.
Out.